What is good, everyone? For this episode, we are going to be going over time. So time is extremely, extremely important in the market. If you are not trading during the correct hours, there is no reason for price to be delivering to your targets. And time and price work together hand in hand. So you need to be trading during the correct hours and the correct time. And if you are not, again, there's no reason for the stock market to move and to provide you the best possible price action. And the fastest price action and the fastest delivery is going to be from during New York session AM most of the time, and this is the time which I trade from 9:30 a.m. to 11 o'clock Eastern time. So everything I say in this video is Eastern time. Also, I don't know if I went over this before, but to get on the chart, since we are trading the NASDAQ and the New York AM session, we're not trading futures, we're not trading like Euro USD or GBP, right? So everything we're trading here is going to be working off of New York session. So NASDAQ and the S&P 500, which we trade, you can look at NQ1, and then you'll get NQ1, and you can click that, and that's going to be the contract that you want to be trading. And then ES1 is also going to be the contract that you want to be trading. So just click on those. Okay, so that's how you're going to get your charts. So how do I get the fuck off of this? There you go. So New York AM, it's when we trade 9:30 o'clock to 11 a.m. Eastern. There's going to be a bunch of times which I look at, though, to determine when I also do trade sometimes lunch hour and New York PM. I do trade these sessions only if AM session's bad. So if AM session's super choppy, we don't move a lot, then I'll trade lunch hour and PM session because it will most likely be cleaner. Okay. I rarely trade London session and Asia session just because it's not my time, and it's just there's no reason for me to be trading those times, right? I want to be in bed, sleeping, and you guys should not be trading every single time, like kill zone. There's no reason for you to be. It's just a lot worse price action movement. And also, the reason we're trading in the first place is to get just overall like time availability and freedom, right? We do not want to be trading and being a slave to the charts 24/7. There's no reason for it, right? So don't trade, London session and Asia session, lunch hour, PM, like. Focus on New York AM session, okay? So New York AM session, there's also Asia session, which starts at 8 p.m. Eastern to 12 o'clock. Again, everything I say in this video is going to be based off Eastern time. London session is going to be from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. New York is going to be from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. All right, this is the time that we trade. New York lunch is from 12 o'clock to 1 p.m. Again, if AM session's bad, I'll trade lunch hour, or I'll trade sometimes New York PM session from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I don't really trade till 4 p.m. Usually trade till like 2:33. But yeah, this is the times, and this is the times which you want to be trading, which is AM session. Okay, that's pretty much that. We're going to also now head over to macros, because macros is also just something that you want to be paying attention to. Macros is a time which the price will either seek liquidity or rebalance price. So liquidity, I don't know if we went over that yet in the series. We'll probably go over it, but yeah, let's just go into this. So ICT macros goes with time. All right, so there's going to be the ICT macros. Basically how it works is it's the first 10 minutes of the hourly candle and the last 10 minutes of the hourly candle, right? Because we're creating either the open low or the open high, and it's going to be giving you that wick. So it's going to be a lot of volatility going into the first 10 minutes of the hourly candle and the last 10 minutes. So as you can see here, there's London macros, New York AM macros is what we like to focus on. So 9:50 a.m. to 10:10. There's going to be 10:50 to 11:10, 11:50 to 12:10, 1:10 to 1:40, 1:50, 3:15, 3:45. So those are all the macros that I look at. The macro actually is like till 3:50, 3:10 to 3:50. Or 4:10. I don't know. This is kind of wrong. Just focus on the New York AM macros though. 9:50 to 10:10, 10:50 to 11:10. If you're trading during these hours, you're most likely going to be getting like just a really fast price action and good price action. Now, I do not limit my trading hours to these times. It's more of a confluence I use it's more of just like a confluence. Like if I'm trading during these macros, I know that I'm probably going to get the best delivery. But again, I don't need my entry to be in one of these macro times. It's just nice to know when these macros are actually happening. But yeah, that is pretty much that for time. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing really else to go over. I mean, we can look at it in a chart example. As you can see here, okay, so this is actually really important. ICT kill zones and pivots is the indicator I use. It's from TFO, so ICT kill zones and pivots by TFO. Screenshot this. This is the sessions, right? So London session from 2 to 5, 20 to midnight, 9:30 to 11, 12 to 1, 1 to, it should be 1 p.m. to 3, but yeah. As you can see here, this is the London session, right? This is from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And then Asia sessions from 8 o'clock to midnight. And then New York AM, 9:30 to 11. There's also going to be price action starting at 8:30. Obviously, there's going to be 8:30 news coming out. But yeah, we'll go over news in another lesson. But yeah, make sure to use this indicator, and that is that. Peace out, guys.